Hello guys, I welcome you all again to my channel where we discuss career growth, interview tips, migration travels, international opportunities, scholarship abroad, and postgraduate abroad. If this is the first time you're coming across my channel, do well to click on the subscribe button. It is absolutely free, and like this video. By doing so, you will be helping my channel to grow. What we are talking about, as you've seen, is about 13 reasons why you're not getting that job that you want. So, without much ado, we delve into the discussion. The very first one is you applying randomly to any job because of desperation. You see, when applying for jobs, you must have your career growth in mind. You must understand that you are, building a career, because definitely two years down the line, you might want to do other things. You might want to leave that job. So the next employer that wants to employ you will be interested in what you have been doing in the last 2 years. And another thing is, out of desperation, you are applying for any job, even though you are not qualified, even though your experience are not a match to the job description. This will actually cause you rejection, and this is one of the reasons why you're not getting jobs. So it's not enough to just apply to different jobs. So this can actually bring about frustration because you get rejection all the time. Number two is you are applying and focusing on only the jobs that you are 100% qualified to. You don't have to meet all the criteria, but if you look at the job description and you are a match or a fit for close to 70% of the criteria of the job, it is actually advisable that you apply. Because sometimes if you have met 70%, you and I know that 70% most of the time is the pass mark for grading as A. So it is actually right for you to apply, for a job that you are 70% qualified for. So this is important. The number 3 reason why you're not landing that job, why you're not getting the job, is you are only sending application through the online portals. You are not taking time to, because when you look at, you are not taking time to network, you are not taking time to reach out. When you look at most of the employer, they would put in the description that you can actually make an informal inquiry with this person. They'll put the contact. So you need to reach out, you need to be visible, and this is actually important. So you need to network. About 80% of the jobs are actually gotten through networking. So somebody is recommending this person because they know that that person can actually do the job. And so this is actually important. You need to network. You don't just send your application through the online and that's all. If they call you, good and fine. If they did not call you, good and fine. So this would actually make your journey to be longer than it should be. The number 4 reason is sending the same CV to every employer or company. So you need to adapt your CV, your supporting information, your cover letter to the job. So for every employer, you cannot just bring your CV that you have prepared and give all your employer the same CV. This can actually be catastrophic, and this might be one of the reasons why you are not getting that job that you are looking for. So you need to read the description. You want your career summary highlights to be in line, in tandem with the job description and the right candidates that company is looking for. This is actually very important. Number 5 reason why you are not getting that job that you are wanting to get is you're not going for senior level role even though you are qualified. So you're thinking that, oh no, you just want to remain where you are. So if you are qualified for it, you go for it. And sometimes it's only take your action on the duty, on the role, you know practice to get better. So you need to go out all out to apply for that managerial role, or the senior role. It is important you do that as well. One of the number six reason why you are not getting that job that you want is you are answering the salary questions wrongly. So because you want more money, you are asking for more. Even though you have not made research to know what range of salary is being paid for that role. So one of the things you want to do when that question is asked, what is your salary expectation, is to also, I have mentioned this in my previous video, is to also ask the interviewer that what is the budget for this role. So if that is not given to you, you want to propose a salary range, not just a figure. You don't want to call a figure because you might be calling a figure that is way lower or too much higher. So you want to call a range, so that range will be what you will be. And one of those things you want to also do is to make research what the industry pay for that particular role before you go for your interview, because you might just be asked question about salary and you don't want to be caught unaware. So you want to know what range of salary is being paid for that role. This is actually very important. So if answering the salary question wrongly might also be denying you that opportunity to land that job. The number seven reason why you're not landing the job is that not investing enough in upskill. You need to upskill yourself. You need to learn how things, what you want to achieve. Some people have actually achieved them, so you need to learn from them. So you need more skills. You need to self-development. You need to, so when you have skills, you are more valuable, because every organization wants to employ somebody that will bring value to the table, and that is what it is. So if you are not investing in yourself, you are not doing courses, no professional growth, you graduated in 2012 as an accountant and the only certification you've got is your BSc, and no CPD, no continuous learning, or even as a nurse, as a radiographer, no things to show that you are the enthusiastic type that want to learn, that want to get better, at what they do. So that might actually be one of the reasons why you are not landing that job that you're looking for. Another thing, and the number 8 is letting fear of rejection stop you from reaching out to people to network. So when you feel, oh, maybe if I get in touch, maybe they're not going to, honor me, or, accept me and all that. So allowing that to curtail you from reaching out is also another reason why you're not getting that job. You need to reach out. You need network. You need strong network. The people are actually important. The people that can speak for you where opportunity is being discussed is actually an important factor for you to reaching where you want to go. So it's actually very important that you do not allow the fear of rejection to stop you from reaching out. This is very important. The number 9 is not taking your job application process to where you need help most. No, I didn't get that. To understand, not tracking your job application. So if you have applied, you need to actually track your application. This is important. You want to know what stage of the application it is, And sometimes part of your tracking would be when you got, for example, you had an interview. I have mentioned this before, and you were not given the job. One of those things you want to do is to also write a mail to ask for a feedback. When you do this, it will help you to prepare well for your next interview, and you get better at what you do. So this is actually absolutely important. Number 10 is neglecting social media presence. I have mentioned this. If you are a job seeker, one of those things you want to do is to be present on the socials, and be social media responsible. You don't want to be posting what are not, what will portray you as somebody who is antisocial, who is not a good professional. So you want to use the social media wisely as somebody who is actually looking for a job. So this is important because at some point during the hiring process, one of those things employer actually look out for is your social. They check it out, and then when they see that you are unprofessional in your conduct, this could actually be one of the reasons why you're not getting that job. So you need to be social media responsible, because you see a lot of people on the social media, because they are behind their screen, no one is seeing them. They type a lot of things that they cannot type or say normally when they are in their normal sense. So you see a lot of people abuse the social media. So as somebody who is building your career, a professional, you want to ensure that you are social media responsible. I must also mention this, that during the last okay, let me just leave that. Now, the neglecting social media presence, yeah. So the 11th reason why you're not getting that job is allowing imposter syndrome to stop you from changing your career. The thing is, career profession evolve with time. Like as a nurse, there are advanced practitioners that now do some things that junior doctors do. As a radiographers, there are radiographers that now report x-rays. So these are new frontiers in your profession. So it's applying for those roles might be something that you might be thinking in your mind that, are you not delving into other people's role and all that. So there are advancement in professions and all that. So don't allow imposter syndrome to stop you from applying or from changing your career or advancing your career. So it's one of the reasons why you're not getting that job. Go out, apply for that job if you are 70%, 80% qualified to do the job and you've got the experience. So one of the reasons why you're not getting that job might just be because you are allowing your mind to play a game on you, and this is important. The number 12 reason why you are not getting that job is because you are assuming you are going to get it. You are overconfident and you are not asking the right question or the smart question during your interview. You're confident that, I'm going to get it, this is my time, so you are relaxed, so you are not asking smart questions. I have mentioned it over time in my content that one of the things you want to do, that an interview is actually a two-way traffic. The interviewer asks you questions and they give you opportunity to also ask questions. So you might have done well in the first part of the interview, which is that part where you're being asked questions and you're giving answers. But the last part, or the second part, which is the time when you are also asked to ask the interviewer question, you want to also use this time well. You want to ask smart questions. You want to ask questions that put you forward as somebody who is intelligent. So not asking the right question, the smart question, the intelligent question during this period might actually be costing you the opportunity to land that job. And the last but not the least is not preparing for the most important question in interview. And what is that question? Tell us about yourself. This is the most important. This is the time where you sell yourself, where you, in fact, I have told quite a number of people that I have, coached for interview, that I've had an interview where, the first question was asked, tell me about yourself, and after speaking about myself, the next thing the interviewer said was, smart guy. So you want to use that question to catch crews, because you know it was going to come out and you have prepared for it. I have mentioned it several times that prepare minimum of 2 minutes answer for that question. So that's how you can actually tackle it. You just bam, 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 bam. You go, you give them a point like, oh, I've got this communication skill, interpersonal relationship, I've got this, I'm able to work under pressure, So you will combine the whole thing in the job description or person specification in your introduction of yourself. So that is what you need to do. I'll stop it here. Please do well to like this video. I need people to comment in the comment section. This is important. It makes the YouTube, the Facebook, to take my video to other people. Do well to like and share. Thank you. I see you in my next video.